is over with him after this 72-58 victory. John, you got that full rotation back that we talked about in the pregame show, and I thought that showed. I thought the chemistry looked good, and nice to get more bullets for the gun, so to speak.
Yeah, the guys obviously, I thought the biggest thing is we were better defensively, Steve. I thought that, we had a couple lapses there in the second half after we got the lead, and then we kind of got refocused and did some pretty good things defensively. Obviously we've got more guys out there that know what they're doing, that have experience playing the defense. And I thought we got contributions literally from everybody that played. And that's what it takes. And all 10 guys did a really good job for us. But the thing I was most proud of was our defense. I thought our defense was better. As we know, that's something that we needed to address through the first 5 games. Obviously the depth, some bodies, and more importantly some experienced bodies knew what they were doing defensively, and I thought did a good job of making it very difficult for them to score.
Well, I think the one thing too is that, it may not show up in the stat sheet, the defense, Kendrick Nunn gets his hand in the way of the pass, causes a turnover. Jalen Tate knocks 2 balls out of bounds that could have been wide open threes. That the first 5 games, those were looks for the other team.
Yeah, those guys, when they were freshmen, those were wide open good looks for the other team. But they're older, and they've got some instincts within what we do defensively, and it was great to have all 3 of those guys out there. The MVP of the game, I told the guys in the locker room, was Schmitty. He's had these guys for months now, and he's been doing such a great job with them, and in just about every case he got guys back earlier than what was projected, and obviously did it safely. And we wouldn't put a guy out there if it wasn't good for him. But so I'm really appreciative of all of his efforts and how hard he works with our guys to help our guys get healthy.
I thought a good stretch in the second half. You was trying to change the momentum. M squared, that's his new nickname, not Maverick Morgan.
Yeah.
M squared had a few big shots.
He did
to really keep the tide.
Good point, Jerry. He has great touch, and I thought he did some things well defensively. He had the one ball screen where a guy drove it right to the rim right by him, but other than that, I thought he did some good things defensively. I thought he was really productive in the 12 minutes that he played. Thought he gave us a huge lift. It was good to see him catch that one and dunk it with authority. Yep. He reminded me of a young Jerry Hester back in the day.
On a no-film.
Kendrick Nunn, 18 points. I thought his energy was really good right from the get-go. His quickness, he just looked like he was ready to go.
Yeah,
he started off, he didn't make a lot of shots right from the start.
He didn't, missed some early, and then got a couple gloved, which we were supposed to shot fake. That was part of the game plan. But, he hasn't played in a while. He's only practiced for 2 days, and I told the staff at halftime, I looked at the stat sheet, he had taken 10 shots, probably 2 or 3 of them, 2 of them got blocked and 1 I didn't think was great, but the other 7 were pretty good. And I said, man, obviously he's such a bashful guy. He came out, obviously he was aggressive, and that's his mindset and just who he is, and I think that brings something to our team. Both he and LaRon are kind of our DNA when it comes to the toughness part of our DNA. And to have both those guys out here tonight, from a toughness perspective, just a nastiness that you need to have in these type of competitive environments. It was good to have both those guys out there.
Well, first game that I can really say you imposed the will during the game.
We did.
40 minutes.
Yeah, because if you think about it, in 4 of the 5, we were coming from behind, fighting, scratching, and clawing, But you're right. I felt like we, broke them maybe a little bit there, especially on the defensive end. They couldn't get a good shot for a very long period of time. I thought our post trap was really good. It stung them. Guys did a good job of rotating and fulfilled their responsibilities on that. We've been working very hard on that, and this is the first game we've used it. And I thought it was good timing to do it because we had great respect for their post players and their team. And that's an older team, veteran team that's won in the NCAA tournament, won 20 games, beat Iowa State, the team you guys saw earlier last year in the tournament, and is predicted to win their conference. I mean, they're good. The kid Coakley is a double-double machine. I mean, that was a really good win for us. I'm happy for our guys.
John, we appreciate your time. Congratulations.
Thanks, guys. See you tomorrow.
That's John Groce and his final thoughts